All right. I remember we're working on learning how to create and put everything into Revit. I remember I've given you the walls. Yesterday we went over windows and doors. Today we're going to focus on bathrooms, and bathrooms are being the bathtubs, sinks, cabinets, etc. Remember, you were supposed to have sketched out where you thought you wanted to put everything, and now we're bothering and we're going through the process of putting it into the computer. If you still have no clues and kind of an idea, here's just an example of what you could do. You do not have to stick to this. I actually really prefer you not to. It's just an example of how you could put everything in. So let's go focus on our bathrooms. In our bathrooms, we know we need to have bathroom 1 should have 1 to 2 sinks, toilet, bath, shower, etc. Bathroom 2, cabinet, sink, toilet. Bathroom 3, 2 sink, shower, and tub, master bath. All right, so let's go do that. So we're going to focus on this, which is the bathroom 1. In bathroom 1, we need to have a bathtub shower combo. We need to have a toilet or a water closet. We need to have a lower, base cabinet, and we need to have sinks in it. You can have either 1 sink or 2 sink. Either one is appropriate. So let's start with, let's say, the bathtub. So I'll go back to my architecture. I'm going to go component. And I'm going to go again and look through my properties, look through my library, and see if I have anything that I can use. We're going to assume that we don't, and we're going to go find it. To go find it, I have to go to the plumbing. And you have to go kind of look, architecture, equipment, okay, not water closets, fixtures, okay, bathtubs, there's different ones in here. There should also be, if I remember correctly, in both of them. So you kind of have to look in different areas for the different things. So they have different bathtubs and different stops. So you have to go look in different areas. I'm going to use the bathtub Mastro, and I'm going to place it in here. And I'm going to try to get it on the wall where I want it going here. Now, because I want to be able to fit a toilet in here also, if I push this against the wall here, which I can do, it's not going to leave really enough room for a toilet here. The toilet would be sitting right up against the edge, going to need an E. And what I'm using to move it other than my mouse is I'm using the arrow keys on my keyboard because it helps me finesse it more into a corner, etc. I actually want to rotate this, so I'm going to rotate. Oops, undo. Select the object, rotate. Oh, that sucked. There we go. That's a little crud. Rotating is not working with the darn today. Probably me, probably because I'm tired and I want it to do what I wanted to do. There we go, 90. That's because I wanted it to be perfect. And then move it so it fits in there. Okay, very good. All right, next we need to add a toilet or a water closet. Same thing as the component. We're going to go look and see if I have the water closet and toilet. Yes, I know you call it a toilet, but often it's referred to as the water closet. So we're going to go look and see if it's preloaded. I'm not seeing a water closet in here, so I'm going to load my family. I'm going to go to plumbing. And let's see, there we go, water closets. And let's find a 3D one right there. There we go. And it's not one to go, that's fine. Place, rotate. And then just move it. Now I'll look here and go, okay, great. I actually probably want to move this down a little closer. Maybe I actually want to swip the swing. I don't like it there. And maybe I want it to swing in. Notice how it does kind of hit here. So I'm looking at that and go, that might not be the best idea to use for the door here in the bathroom. Maybe I want to use a different kind of door. Maybe I want to use a smaller door. I could go down all the way down to 30-inch, which would be 2.5 feet. Or I could use something like a pocket door. I'd actually think I'd rather prefer to put a pocket door in here. So let's go see, do we have any sliding pocket doors in here? We should have it. If we don't, and darn it, it crashed. Hang on, let me open it back up. All right, we're going to try this again. Hopefully it won't lock out on us. Now, I'm actually going to move this down, and we could play and switch with the direction of the swing, how we want it to go. I'm looking at it, and I really don't like it. I think I'm going to prefer to put a pocket door in there. And I'm going to look and see, do we have any sliding pocket doors? I'm looking for a pocket door. I don't have any. I'm going to go load my family. I'm going to go to doors because I know there are some in here. Remember, change your view to thumbnail so you can see it. There has to be a pocket door. How can there not be a pocket door? Really? Okay, cancel. Let's do a quick save of the product so we don't lose it. So I'm going to go to Revit City then. I'm going to log in because remember I can do it for free. And you only have to do this when you can't find stuff that you want to use. I want a pocket door. Just want a sliding pocket door. Like that. That works great. Save. Saving an error. There we go. Yes. So now I'm going to go get that pocket door from my computer. You only have to do this if there's something that's not in the already defined library. And I want it over here. Because when we do the sliding pocket door, see, it only has that much opening and then the door can slide in and out. Okay, next, we need a cabinet. We need a base cabinet, and we need sinks on it. It's got to have at least one sink, if not two. Back to the components area. And this time we're going to be looking for casework. So we're looking for lower cabinets. It should be up in the L's. Look and see if we have one. So yes, we do have some base cabinets that are already in here. I'm going to go ahead and show you load family, casework, base cabinets, and I'm looking for a bathroom. So vanity, double with drawer. Okay, that looks good. There it goes, 48 inch. And there it goes, fits right inside of it. Now, if for some reason this did not fit inside of it, see how if I zoom in here, it doesn't quite fit. I'm going to use my arrow keys again, move it over until it does. And then, believe it or not, I'm going to actually grab this wall and do the same thing, move it over. Because in this case, it's actually better for you to move the wall over than it is to try to find and create the custom cabinetry. If you can use cabinetry that is already in stock, standard stock size. It is a lot cheaper to simply move a wall over to adjust it and have a little more room in the other area. You don't want to do a lot of custom cabinetry because the more custom cabinetry you do, the more expensive it gets. All right, now, when I click on this, I'm hoping, and this is good, my arrows on the outside. See the little arrows here? If they're not on the outside, you're going to have problems because your vanity is facing around. Now, let's look at it so we know what it looks like. There's a couple ways of doing this. View, section, and I can create a section view so I can look at it and see what it looks like. Should be able just to double click on it and have it open it up. And it shows me that yes, they're facing the right way, so this is good. And I'm actually going to go right here and tile them so I can look in both of them. So I have my section view open up over here. And here's where I'm drawing. So when I want to go check and see, did I do it? Sorry, make that a little bigger. So here's where I'm drawing it. Here's where I can see if I've drawn it. There we go. Make this one smaller because I really only need to see a little bit. And I can get rid of it when I'm done with it. Okay. All right, now we need to add the sinks to them. So it's the same thing, architecture component. And we're looking for vanity top with sink. We have a 24 one. That's fine. We can place two of them. Now I want you to pay attention to those little arrow pieces we now have in it. We don't want them to overlap. We actually want them to touch each other. So I'm going to actually pull that back. And I'm going to repeat the process on this one. to where they kind of touch each other. And now I can see where they're touching here. Now what if I want a full solid piece going along the front of it? Delete one, pull it out to the edge. See, now you have a solid countertop going through it. But what if I want another sink? Same thing. Everything's going to fall in components, and you may have to go load them. We may not have a sink here we can get. We may not have a round hole sink. Sink, vanity, round, that'll work. So I can place it here and see now it's there. So I can use different things. I may say I don't want that countertop. See, now it's gone, and I do still have the sink there. I may want to put a component, just a flat out countertop, and then put my sinks on top of it. There we go, countertop, 24-inch depth. Here, click on it, pull it back to where it fits inside, go back again to your components, go found that round sink, keep looking until you find it, and if you don't have it, you can load it. You go through your load options again. Well, I know I had it a minute ago. So here's a bunch of style. There it is, round vanity. I want one here. I want one here. Okay, great, that works. But I want to look here in my cross-section view that I have going on. So I'm going to actually elevate it. And I want you to notice that now, for some reason, it placed the counter way up tall. So if that happens, use your arrow keys and move your counter down until it's in the right place. Sometimes that happens, and I'm not sure why. Sometimes it does. Okay, great. So I know that this looks fine. Now my counter is in the right place. This all looks good. If you want to see what it looks like differently, remember your little shaded here. You can go to shaded, realistic. There's lots of different things that we could change to look at. If I didn't like this countertop material, that's not what I was trying to do. No. We should be able to go into properties and change it. I'd be able to go and say, oh, where are we at? No, that's what I want. Your construction demolished data. So I'd have to go in and change it. All right, but we'll get to that later. All right, maybe I don't like the way this will all seem. I may change. Ooh, no. I switched the cabinet. Don't want to do that. No, counter back. I want to switch the direction here. I want the door to open in this way. And I may want it to move over just a tad over. Now, if I look here, I don't have a mirror on the wall, do I? Most people want a mirror in their bathroom. So again, it's that same thing, component. Load that family. And sometimes you have to go look in different places. It might be in plumbing. It might be in furniture. There's different places it could be in. I can never remember where every single thing is. No, not washing machine, dryer. And so we're going to go look and go find it. Now I've looked through it and I can't find the exact mirror I want. So I'm going to go back to my Revit City and I'm going to go here again. I'm going to see if I can find one in here that I like better. Those are okay. I was just trying to see if there is even more fancy one that I might like a little better. Well, see, you could even pull in the different vanities. You could pull a different wash table in, but let's just try to find. I don't want sink and table combo. This one will work. Download, save it to your folder. You can open it up. Mirror, there we go. And we're actually replacing it in 3D, so that works also. I may look at it here and go, that's not long enough for me. I want it to actually be longer. So I can actually edit the type. And what I would do is I would duplicate it. And instead of 12, because right now it looks like it is 2 foot, so let's call it 4 foot. Let me give it a different name, because you don't want to screw and mess with the original one. All right, now it's 3/6, so let's keep our height the same. Let's change our width to 5 foot and see what happens. So there we go. And I would actually want to edit that type and actually change the name of it to, well, rename, there we go. Because I actually changed it to a 5 foot. So I can remember what it is. So here I have a big mirror running around the cross. And again, in this view, if I don't like where it's at, I use my arrow keys to move it up or down. I also add in my electrical, so I can add in all the lights that go in here. So everything goes together. Everything's going to be in those components. I can look at it and go, okay, I need electrical now. I need lights. I need to be able to see. I want to see what I'm doing. I actually want to see it a little bigger here because I'm working it in 3D and it works a little better for me to see it in 3D while I'm working. I'm actually going to go change it back to just plain old hidden. Okay. I want to put some lights above the sink. I want to be able to see everything when I'm doing this. So, oops, sorry, my bad. Component. Let's go see what we have for electrical. So let's go look for light switch. Okay, not seeing what I like. Electrical, control, terminals. Oh. Okay, where are you heading at? Should be there in the electrical. Let's go look again. So you have to dig through it sometimes, and I just found it in lighting, and not there, internal. And here's a bunch of different lights that we can use. Remember thumbnails, so we can see kind of what they look like. Maybe I want to put pendant light. It's not going to put it there. Interesting. Don't know why I won't let me put a pendant light there, but okay. Table lamps, strip lighting. Okay. And you should be starting to see a pattern going on here. You can find different things specifically for what you're looking for, what you want. No. Just looking for an overhead lighting. Sometimes they can be interesting to find. Oh, that track lighting will work. Oh, now I remember why. Okay, hang on. Well, darn, it keeps being stubborn, so I'll have to go figure out what's going on with 2014, and I'll come back and show it to you. So, but anyways, here we've got our cross section for the bathroom. So we can see what it looks like. Remember, shaded kind of gives you an idea what we're looking at. Realistic. Just to give you a kind of an idea. So we have our pocket door, we have our hologram door, we have our cabinets, we have a sink, etc. Okay, so now what we need to do is we actually need to go on to one of the other bathrooms and put it in there. So we have this bathroom. This is going to be bathroom number 2 area. So in this one, you have to have at least a sink and you have to have a toilet. So you place the toilet again, and you might want to put a pedestal sink this time in there instead of the full base cabinet, etc. There's different things you can put in. Here in one of these rooms, you're going to have a master. You could put in a corner tub. So I could say I want to do a component bathtub. Where are you at? Plumbing. Oh, sorry. We might want to use one of the, like a Whirlpool spa tub and put that in instead. And then we might actually have a freestanding shower because those are an option. Different types of sinks. Yes, over the course of the years, I've had some knuckleheads that have decided that they wanted to have a urinal in there next to their wives, whatever. I don't care. But make sure it has the requirements given to you. At least here. Does the bathroom one have the cabinets and sinks? And does it have at least what it has in there? Any extra you want to put in? That's okay. It just has to have at least this. All right, tomorrow I'll show you how to do utility room, and I'll show you how to start in on the kitchen.